Good morning. We are at the 2011 Dallas International Film Festival with Dave Boyle and Go Nakamura. It is so great to see you guys. Thank you for coming to Dallas
Oh, thanks for having us.
and for coming in first interview of the day. We really appreciate it. So you're the director, the star, and you're also the co-writers of Surrogate Valentine. So can you tell us a little bit about the film?
The film is about a character named Go Nakamura, who's an indie musician in San Francisco, and he gets hired to teach this kind of C-list soap opera actor how to play guitar for his new film. And the two of them end up striking up sort of an unusual friendship and helping each other out in their love lives.
Sure. Now, Go, you're playing yourself, right? So kind of how much of this is you and how much of this is a character?
It's sort of actually a mashup between me and Dave. So like maybe 10% me, 90% Dave. But no, like 50-50. Yeah, it was actually easy. I couldn't play like a rocket scientist or something, or a felon, or I don't know. Anyways.
Yeah, he was pretty good at playing himself, but I don't know if I'd trust him to play Franklin Delano Roosevelt or something like that.
So was this inspired by any particular event or experience, this kind of road trip up the West Coast?
Well, it's a little bit autobiographical for both of us. At the time that we met, we were both traveling all over the country. He was promoting his new album, and I was promoting my film at the time. And we just kept running into each other all over the place. And we had a lot of the similar experiences of, meeting a lot of crazy people on the road. So yeah, that's kind of where it came from, just from our own crazy road trip experiences.
Mm-hmm. And how big a role did you feel like music played in this? Was that part of the inspiration for the film? Kind of write the script to music or anything like that, or write it around certain songs?
Well, I think that I wrote the first draft of the script, and then Go came on as both an actor and a co-writer, and I think that he kind of brought a songwriter's touch to it because his natural ability of writing lyrics and everything really lent itself well to screenwriting. So I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I hope so. I hope my writing contributions brought some kind of musical aspect. I've always wanted to have a scene, for example, in a studio, how a studio session could go terribly wrong, because there's a lot of things that could go wrong. So, yeah.
So we got to put that in.
Mm-hmm. Now, just kind of I don't know, you guys are artists. Why'd you decide to shoot this in black and white?
Part of it was, all of our favorite music movies like Jailhouse Rock and A Hard Day's Night are all in black and white. And so we wanted to sort of make this like Jailhouse Rock, except with Go instead of Elvis. And the other reason was budgetary, just because you spend a lot of time, gelling lights. And we actually didn't have any movie lights. We were just using, stuff from Home Depot to light the film. And so to basically save time on production design and wardrobe and all that kind of thing, we decided that going black and white would be a good way to just kind of speed things up. And luckily it worked out that way.
Sure. Now, Go, tell me about Chad Stoops, who's your co-star in the movie. Kind of plays this kind of obnoxious TV actor. What's he like in real life?
He's a really sweet guy. He's really funny, just super quick. A lot of the stuff, actually, little lines here and there, he would just sort of kind of bust out of nowhere. I don't know where he gets it from, but yeah, tremendously talented guy.
Mm-hmm. When the movie first started, I was thinking, oh, Go's character is going to be the really quirky one. He's this indie musician. And then your character turns out to be completely down to earth, but you're working with all these crazy people around you. So, I mean, was it a good time on set? You guys are closed into this car together a lot of the time. Did you ever just want to tear each other's heads off?
Yeah, that was one instance where I wanted to just sort of disappear or something. Because we were in this car for I don't know, maybe somewhere between 7 and 8 hours. And Chad didn't get any sleep the night before. And he also had pink eye. So I was also sort of, I didn't want to get sick. So I don't know.
That was a pretty interesting day. I mean, from a director's stand, I didn't have to be in the car with them, so I was totally happy, but it was kind of funny to watch them go a little crazy.
Now, did you guys get a lot of support for this movie? I was just thinking of all the little times where your character is performing in a music venue and there's a good number of people just standing in there. Was that people who just stepped in and said, "Hey, I want to be part of a movie"? Who was involved in this?
It was funny especially when we were shooting in San Francisco. Anytime I used Go's name, it opened up a lot of doors. People just wanted to step up and help out if it since he was involved in this. And so in those scenes when he's playing at the music venue, that was an actual show that he was playing, and then we just showed up with a camera and had our actors kind of among the crowd, and it was a lot of fun shooting that way. It's a little bit stressful because you don't really have any control over the surroundings or whatnot, but it felt like a real show, so because it was a real show.
Yeah. And before we wrap up, do you already have distribution plans? Are you going to work the festival circuit for a while? What are you thinking?
Well, we're distributing the film ourselves, and one of the things that we're doing is while we're on the festival circuit, we're going to be basically doing festivals through November of this year. We're selling DVDs and also 7-inch vinyl singles of the title track at every screening that we're at. And you can also buy it through our website at surrogatevalentine.com, and also check up on upcoming tour dates and theatrical screenings and stuff.
All right. How about you, Go? Is there a music website where people can go to learn more about you?
Yeah, it's just my website, gonakamura.com. Yeah.
All right. Well, we appreciate you guys being here. Good luck in Dallas. We're happy to have you here and hope to see you back sometime.
Thanks. We hope to be back.